Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an episode of Legends, and today we're looking at a brand new Dagoth deck. It's a Midgro, that's short for mid-range slash aggro, aggressive. I'm quite happy with the build. It was shared by my friends at Blood Warriors Guild, by Flowmega, and hopefully it's better than my previous Dagoth deck. Right now we're playing against Inhumanious, or just playing a warrior, but don't know quite yet what kind of warrior we're facing. Could be the Catapult Warrior, could be Doomcrag. In any case, we've got a decent hand. Protector of the Innocent. Okay. So the basic idea of this deck is to either go face if you find no opposition on the board, or just play mid-range if you encounter heavy stuff and wait for key cards that can turn the balance of the battle. We all know Hand of Dagoth and Unstoppable Rage. So right now, because we're facing an aggressive warrior, the board is going to be heavily contested. So right now, our best option is to stall and see what we can come up with. Excellent, we've got Elusive Schema. We've got 2 copies right now. Playing the Elusive Schema will force him to sacrifice something. Otherwise, we will be taking out some creatures with us. Orcish Warhammer. Right, so he's going straight through face. Which is quite unfortunate because we just drew Sanctuary Pet. We're at our card limit, so we need to make the best plays with the cards we have. We're going to silence the Orc-Clan Captain, just in case some Nord Fibrans suddenly appear. Skirmishes Elixir and Orc-Clan Shaman. All this is great. Why? Because we forced our opponent's highest attack creature to leave the board. And Leaf Lurker, that's just amazing. Let's get rid of that. And play Leaf Lurker to get rid of the Blood Orc-Clan Captain. So it looked like the tide of battle has changed. Our opponent is getting low on cards. Although this last summon is quite a punch. That's 7 and 5. That's 12 damage to our 13. If we leave that Shadow Lane unattended, that support that gives +2 attack and breakthrough will be our doom. However, we've got Dushnik to get rid of that support, and the Sanctuary Pet will basically just lock things up. Let's make our Sanctuary Pet a guard, so we can force that 5/6 creature to kill itself. Bone bow. Oh, that's a big mistake. Another bone bow. Oh, okay, this was quite a good play. Unfortunately, the Dagoth dagger will just make things easier for us in terms of what can we trade. We're going to use the queen to trade into the 6 HP creature and the sanctuary pet to get rid of that 7/4. Now we are not going to break any runes. However, Hand of Dagoth is just going to come onto the board. Hand of Dagoth, boosted properly, we've got a Sentinel Battle Mace in hand. This will just replenish 9 HP. Unless our Hand of Dagoth is going to be silenced. Sower of Revenge. Nicely played. However, we've got some surprise for our opponent, because Dushnik is just going to come into the field lane. And get rid of that support. So it's bye-bye support. There's no way Sower of Revenge can sacrifice itself. I'm giving it no chance to kill our Dushnik. And let's start drawing cards. Ash Berserker all the way. Ooh, there's a rapid shot. Now, if we do not encounter any silence, our Hand of Dagoth will be free to roam the land. Oh, it's a Greystone Ravager and a Morkel Gatekeeper. And that's that. Wait, 5 more Magicka, last card. No play. No play, he's saving it for later. I don't want to use the Sentinel Battle Mace yet. But I will use the arrow to get rid of the Greystone Ravager. Get a completed contract. I think we'll just use the Sentinel Battle Mace anyway. We need some HP in order to get rid of that Sower of Revenge. But we'll still not sacrifice Dushnik, giving ward, letting him play out his hand. Bone bow. Okay, that I think that was a mistake. Could have traded with the Sower there, but we're still good because we have lethal. And we don't even need to sacrifice our Dushnik to do that. So the Sower of Revenge will just sit. Oh, it's a good day to die. Fine by me. Welcome back. So Midgro Dagoth plus Unstoppable Rage. After one match, thought so far it's pretty good. Next, we're playing against a Redoran deck. Master 2002. Good luck to you. Vigilant Giant. Okay, this is not the card we wanted, but it's still a good card. It's only one copy in the whole deck. Daggerfall Mage into the field lane. Oh boy. Yep, steal it. Steal all you want. Good thing we had some vigilant giants. Sorry, vigilant ancestors. We're just going to play that. We also have only one copy of the Dagoth Mage, because I only have one copy in my collection. This deck works with 3 Dagoth Mages. That's how the original deck was. But I'm always playing budget because it is what it is. So we just got mummified. Emperor's Blade. And we can play Leaf Lurker. Oops, low battery. Better finish this off quickly. Here comes a Leaf Lurker, taking care of that. No worries. There's still the Penitus Oculatus agent in the field lane, but if stuff starts to summon in there, we have a Cradle Crush giant in our hand. Knight of Nesis. And a Trooper. It's the guard generated by Knight of Nesis. So we'll just get rid of the Trooper. We'll shackle that up. Now should we play the Ancestor or not? We need our opponent to start summoning stuff into the field lane. Low cost creatures, so they can just get wrecked by the Cradle Crush Giant. Using the Ancestor would have been kind of pointless. Let's get rid of that. And let's play the Ash Berserker alongside the Ancestor so we can start drawing stuff from our deck. First draw is a Brotherhood Slayer. This will help us bring some completed contracts. Another Emperor's Blade. Great. And a Inspiring Kingsman. Okay, veteran stuff are starting to show up. The good thing is, we have the Vigilant Giant, which we drew some turns ago. It was pretty bad at the moment, but now it seems pretty useful. It will just completely block the shadow lane, and our opponent will be forced to trade both of his creatures. Now, because the giant will not die, our opponent will not gain 3 HP due to the Emperor's Blade Slay effect. Funny thing is, now we're facing a giant ourselves, so how to remove it? Actually, we do not remove it, we'll just leave it there. We are going to use the giant to slay through the Emperor's Blade. And with 9 Magicka, I think Lightning Bolt on the Inspiring Kingsman will have the desired effect. That is to remove some board threat. Now let's copy the giant. And that's just some insane lane defense right there. We've got so many cards in our hand waiting to be played. We just need to get rid of the imminent threats. Yep. The giants sacrificed themselves. We got some breakthrough damage, but our hand looks better than ever. I can hit a bit of face. Use Pyromancer. Leaf Lurker on Chitaro and just get rid of the agent. Now we've got a consistent board presence. Look at these big creatures. We've got 10 and another 11. That's just 21 damage. And if nothing happens, it's going to be lethal. The rock. The rock is stealing the giant. How to get rid of that Mirak? Most importantly, how to shackle the giant. The Sanctuary Pet will help us with that. Tough play. We've got Dushnik, but it does not help. Okay. So first thing first, we will shackle the giant, and we will use the Lalu Sharpshooter to silence and destroy Mirak. That is to avoid any, I don't know, Ulfric's Uprising, Dark Rebirth, or Night to Remember. Ooh, look, there's an Unstoppable Rage. And because of our actions, our opponent is down to 10 HP. We're still up high at 22. That giant is shackled. Shadowfen Priest. Okay, he has unshackled his own... okay. That was weird. Crusader's Assault on Vigilant Giant should provide with breakthrough, even though that the giant was silenced. It did not break through anything. It's just... maybe it's a bug. So we've got lethal, opponent destroyed, mid-range, aggressive Dagoth for the win. Yeah.